So back at his rally in Tulsa that Donald Trump had a few months ago, he made a lot of news with his comment about testing, where he began to very publicly push for a change in the way America tests. Here is that from back in June.
When you do testing to that extent, you're gonna find more people, you're gonna find more cases. So I said to my people, slow the testing down, please. They test and they test. We got tests that people don't know what's going on. We got tests. We got another one over here.
Okay, so that was the president joking in his weird, I'm a kind of a Barker way. We're in a pandemic and we don't need tests. And his audience is like, yeah, that's funny. Less testing during the pandemic that's killing more than 1,000 people a day. But we took that seriously and we were wrong to, obviously. We have Trump derangement syndrome. Why do we take everything he says so seriously? It's just him having fun after all. And we were assured the next day by Kayleigh McEnany that we were taking it too seriously and he would never actually do that. Here is what she said back on June 22nd.
Has the president actually directed officials to slow down the rate of coronavirus testing?
No, he has not directed that. And in fact, I would note that first, we continue to test about 500,000 per day, about 500,000 people per day.
When he said Saturday that he told his people to slow it down, what did he mean by that?
The president was trying to expose what the media oftentimes does is they ignore the fact that the United States has more cases because we have more testing. We are leading the world in testing. And he was pointing that out, that it's a fact that the media readily ignores.
What he's saying that he told his people to slow down testing is not true?
It was a comment that he made in jest.
Okay, so she Donald Trump's thing, we have more cases because we have more testing, is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life. But Kayleigh McEnany gets paid to imply that he is both telling the truth and not a complete moron. So she told the same thing. And as I said, we should have listened at the time because obviously they're not gonna actually change their approach to testing. Oh wait, they did. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has modified its official guidelines and no longer recommends that those who've been exposed to the virus but currently lack symptoms get a test. Now, importantly, they did not do this because new research has shown that those who are asymptomatic can't spread the virus. They still can. So why did they make that change? Well, first reports of the change were filled with comments from incredulous experts whose assessments included that it was bizarre and very strange. It's going to make things worse. And it took about a day before CNN reported that the change, quote, came this week as a result of pressure from the upper ranks of the Trump administration, with the New York Times adding one official said the directive came from the top down. Another said the guidelines were not written by the CDC, but were forced down. So months after we freaked out unnecessarily about something that he said, they are changing the approach to testing. It did come from pressure from the White House. So, and that's, this is following a month or two ago when they changed the hospital reporting guidelines. They've been doing everything they can behind the scenes, not to fix the situation, but to fix the reporting on the situation. Right. And this seems like the worst example of that.
And today, Robert Redfield came out and said that they're going to walk it back slightly. They're saying obviously that that testing may be considered now for all close contacts of confirmed or probable COVID-19 patients. Testing may be considered, and Anthony Fauci, who when it was released was under anesthesia himself. Came out and said that it's just ludicrous, basically, and I'm paraphrasing, to think that that we should be spreading the notion that asymptomatic spread doesn't occur, because it definitely does.
It definitely does. I mean, we've seen it a ton. How many kids have come down with COVID now as a result of going back to school and all of that in a very short period of time? So I'm glad that they've walked it back. I assume it's probably in the same way that the post office walked back the big changes that are crippling our ability to do mail-in voting. They're gonna try to get some of the pressure off of them until we get closer to the election, basically. The idea is that they wanna make it look like things are improving in the month leading up to the election. This is one way that you artificially might be able to do that.
Right. Listen, that's what they're. It's clear where the direction came from. Let's get these numbers down. Let's not test enough. Let's look better going into this election. And it's clear that some scientists have the ear of the CDC now, and they're trying to come back with it a little bit.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.